This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town, sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'll tell you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com. This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town, sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'll tell you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances. Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all: color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing. C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales. on this Tuesday morning, pre-Thanksgiving Tuesday, on today, man. Ready to get it popping, cracking, rolling, kicking, jumping, screaming, yelling, all that stuff on this Turkey Tuesday morning. Turkey Tuesday, man. It just came at the top of my head there. But nonetheless, man, it's big.
It might be a ham Tuesday.
Yeah,
as far as you know. Yeah, but anyway, or a hen, or chicken.
Hen, chicken.
Yeah,
chicken and dressing.
People use chicken for Thanksgiving bird. But anyway,
I've noticed that. We some people talked about that last week. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into some of that again today. So y'all definitely want to stay tuned for that. Also, be sure you follow us on social media. Follow us on Twitter at TalkBackLive. That's one word, at TalkBackLive. Also, Facebook, facebook.com. TalkBackLive with Bob and Josh, like our Facebook page, which most people are watching right now. And check us out there. Also, Talkback Live Network on Facebook and WTBL Talkback Live Network on Facebook. Those are our three pages. We're live on all three simultaneously as we speak. If you go to either one of those, you will see our faces and what we're streaming right now. So, be sure you check that out as well. Download the apps that we're on, as Bob talked about, with Spreaker app, as well as...
And after the show, Josh, they can also get us on Spotify and iHeartRadio.
Yeah, just about to detail that.
Yes.
That's it right there. You can see it on the flyer that's floating by there on your screen as well. iHeartRadio, Spotify, Google Podcasts, all of that stuff.
We're everywhere.
Just search Talkback Live on any of those platforms, and you'll find it all.
All right, and Josh, let's get it all kicked off. And one of the people we want to talk about. Good morning, Christine, out of Jackson. I think Humboldt.
Good morning,
Jackson.
Humboldt.
And GKP Jay is on today, and other people are coming in. We appreciate all you coming in. And today we want to appreciate and thank one of our sponsors.
Yes, sir.
That we don't say anything about sometime, and that's C Graphics Printing. Man, what a printing shop they are. I'm telling you, they can print you anything you want. That's C Graphics Printing, 890 East Range Road, 30-plus years of quality work and service. And Eddie and the staff down there, the owner, Eddie, man, what some wonderful people, black-owned business. And, man, they do a top-notch job. They do it for us here at the Talkback Live Network as well. And, hey, you need, Josh, flyers or... they do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, weddings, and graduation invitations, and more. Again, 30-plus years of quality work and service. They've been around for a long time. They didn't just start this, folks, so they know what they're doing. Call them at 901-345-9294. That's 901-345-9294. That's C Graphics Printing.
Yes, sir. They're definitely
a complete print shop for all your printing needs.
Yeah, they're right in the middle of Whitehaven, right in the heart of that community. So y'all definitely go check them out, man. As Bob said, all that stuff, funeral programs, flyers, business cards, graduation invitations, all of that stuff.
Yes, indeed.
More stuff as well. So y'all go check out C Graphics. Quality stuff.
Quality stuff, man. You talking about some business cards. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm telling you. Go by there today. C Graphics. See Eddie and the good folks. 890 East Range Road. 30-plus years. Quality work and service. All right. Let's get it on, Josh.
Yes, sir. I think we're ready to get it. And let's do it.
And in the headlines today, we've got when you talk about giving thanks There's some things we're going to talk about there today. Well, basically, most of the show today. Also, we're talking about Thanksgiving meals, football games that'll be on during the Thanksgiving holiday, Black Friday. Yes, we're going to talk about Black Friday. Why do they call that Black Friday? How many of you like those King's Hawaiian rolls? We're going to talk about them too. Well, let's talk about it. We have a story today, and we're talking about Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So, coming up in just a little bit, Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol will be calling us in just a few minutes, and he will share some things with us as well this morning.
Yeah, and you guys know all the time during the holiday season, any holiday, as a matter of fact, we have Sergeant Chris Richardson join us at some point, and I'm sure whenever he's available, he'll hit us up.
Yeah.
But they got quite the situation going on this Thanksgiving week as well that you kind of need to be aware of as well if you're driving or if you're traveling at any point. As a matter of fact, I do have a news story on that. I guess we can go ahead and play that if you want to.
Yes.
It's a real quick clip here, about a minute long, but it kind of explains this challenge that the Tennessee Highway Patrol has put out across, well, really highway patrols across the country.
Across the country, yeah.
That Tennessee Highway Patrol is participating in it.
Yeah.
But y'all check this out.
All right. Take a listen to this, and we'll be back. 901, we'll take a listen, we'll be back.
Tennessee Highway Patrol is joining a nationwide effort to make sure you get events without incident. Today, the department announced its 7th annual I-40 Challenge Traffic Safety Initiative. And that means more patrols from state police and local law enforcement along I-40 in Tennessee, Arkansas, and across the nation. Now, in Tennessee, troopers will be every 20 miles along I-40 for 12-hour shifts on the busiest travel days, the Wednesday before and the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Now, back in 2018, there were 46 crashes the Wednesday before and 55 crashes the Sunday after Thanksgiving on I-40. Nearly 1,600 tickets were given out.
All right, that's the story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It sounded like she was ready to go into some more stuff there. So, but yeah, we'll be talking about this coming up in just a little bit as well. And the number to call is 901-213-6020. And your plans for the Thanksgiving.
And I know, like I said, we got a lot of stuff to get into. But we're kind of, if you could tell, kind of waiting on Tennessee Highway Patrol to join us, Chris Richardson. But since we're waiting, we can talk about some other things. Now, I do know, one thing we could talk about is what are you thankful for, just period.
Yeah. Because,
and I know that's a cliched question, but I think it's always a good question to ask, man, because throughout the year, it doesn't matter what your situation is, what you go through. There are things that you're going to be thankful for as the year goes by. And since this is our last show, at least for TalkBackLive, in the morning for this week.
Yeah.
If you want to leave, what are you thankful for? You can leave it in the comments. You can also call in. I'm not sure if you want to do that right now because we're trying to leave the lines open. But if you want to comment and discuss what are you most thankful for in any area of your life, you can feel free to do that as well.
Yes, indeed. And we'll be glad to read your comments and see what's going on with you during the Thanksgiving holiday season. What are you thankful for? I mean, it's not just one day we just give thanks to the Lord. It's every day we give thanks. We give thanks for people. We give thanks for people, thinking of you. We give thanks for
our lives.
Our lives. We give thanks for, God providing for us and bringing you people into your lives. You're thankful for your friends, real, true friends, not people that say you're friend. You know, these days, people, you call anybody their friend. You know?
Yeah.
All they do is spend 15 minutes over coffee and a donut at a restaurant and talking about, that's my friend. No, 15 minutes? That ain't no friend. You know, I mean, you make friends easy. I mean, you know, no. I don't know. I have to know you well in order to say you're a friend.
Yeah.
You know, I don't make friends 15 minutes over a cup of coffee and a donut. Or even go out to dinner, you know, just, you know, sitting around talking about these people are our friends. No, you don't know them folks. All you did is have dinner. You know, so, but anyway, you can't call everybody your friend. Okay? Everybody you say that's your friend, your friends. But anyway, be thankful this is the time of year that we give thanks, but we give thanks every day. In everything, the scripture says, give thanks for or because it's the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning us. The Bible says, by prayer, supplication, with what? Thanksgiving. Let your requests be made known unto God. Yeah. Prayer, when you pray, supplication with thanksgiving. Be thankful to the Lord when you pray. You're asking for something. Go ahead and thank Him for it in advance. And thank Him for all the good things He's already done and provided for you. Be thankful. Because that's the will of God in Christ Jesus concerning you. In everything, give thanksgiving. Okay? All right, Josh, I want to hear from some of the people now. What are they thankful for? What are they planning for their meal, their Thanksgiving meal? What do you have? What do you plan on having Thanksgiving? Are you going to burn your food? Yes.
Well, I know I was reading the comment. I know I can tell when you see the long comment, but we'll have to take time to read it. But what was Greg saying? He has something to share that may help restore some faith in our fellow Memphians. So it sounds like it's a good story.
Yeah.
So I definitely want to check that out here. Do you want me to go ahead and read it now?
Oh, go ahead and read it.
Okay.
This is Greg here, and some says giving thanks and in a way here, some things that have gone on in his life. Yeah, go ahead, John.
Okay. Let's see. He says, I have something to share with you all that may help, like I said, restore some faith in our fellow Memphians. Yesterday, I was in a store getting a suit for his mom's funeral. He said there was a female officer that came in about 15 minutes after him. He heard them ask, did she need any help? And I heard her say that she was just browsing. I was in there for a little more than an hour. So I get to the checkout and I get the total, and then I pulled out my card to pay. Suddenly the officer says, did you say that you're getting this for your mom's funeral? He said, yes, ma'am. She then says, I got this. Me, the lady that helped me, and the guy checking me out all said, what? She says again, I got this, and paid for the entire purchase and left.
Hallelujah.
Wow.
What a blessing. Thank God. Now that's a
awesome.
good one there, yeah. And that's a good, big giving thanks there. And we appreciate the testimony there, Greg. We really, really do. How you can...
well, see, and it's...
sometimes you doubt people and doubt the community, but there's still good people out there that do good things. Mm-hmm. Lots of people out there that do good things, and you'll be surprised and be shocked sometimes of some of the things people will do for you.
Seriously.
And I know for myself some things that people have done that I was surprised and shocked that some people would do. And but people are, there are a lot of good people, folks, around when you think it's really not. There's some good people are doing in their lives, and they're doing in other people. And this is why we should always give thanks to the Lord for everything that is done, and be thankful for what people do to you, for you. And sometimes these things may seem small. Sometimes people may come by and do something to your yard, or do something, or help you do something, see something, or you've been to the grocery store and you bought some stuff and some things are too heavy for some women, and then some people come up to you and help you with your stuff. All kinds of stuff that go on. So there are all kinds of good people in different places, in stores, when you're shopping, even on the road, on the highway, there are people pull over and do things for you when you think that, hey, everybody's going to pass you by. But there are good people, folks. There are good people, and they do great things, and we're thankful for that. 901-213-6020. We'll open the phone lines. If you have comments or questions or concerns, or you have a Thanksgiving you share, you want to share with us, what I want to hear also, what are you having Thanksgiving Day?
Now, hey, look, and I must be clear that I know Bob is I think he's on the phone. That's why I was wondering about the phone calls right now.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I know we kind of talked about last week when it came to the food and everything. But if you want to break it down a little bit more, you can do so. Also, I don't know when you want to play this clip, Bob.
What's that?
About the I'm not trying to tell them everything what it was, but with the what?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
I'm listening.
Okay, about I thought I heard a dial tone or something.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, about the pie situation.
Oh,
but look, if we're
not
gonna
not well,
okay, because what I'm saying is, if
we're gonna get into that,
if we're gonna do it, I want to completely.
Oh my goodness!
All attention.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, on that. But
this is gonna be a good.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a good one. Yeah, but the different things that the pies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to get into that, Josh. Yeah, and also, one thing we're going to talk about, and I really want to see your answers on this one. I really want to see what you have to say on, and I think some people give it a bad rap. I really do.
Okay, but what is it?
No, we won't mention it now, but I'm going to mention it in just a few minutes. And I think a lot of people give it a bad rap.
Okay. Is it a food item?
It's a food item.
Okay.
And I'm going to mention it in just a few minutes, and you let me know what you think about it. And I know some people may think negative of it, and some people hadn't had it in a long time. Some people probably turn back on it and say it's no good and all this kind of stuff, but it's a food item. But
it's a food item during the holidays. Right?
I think everyone needs to revisit it again. I really do. I think
it sounds frightening.
I think yeah, but I think everyone needs to revisit this item again, this food item again.
Okay.
And visit it with an open mind.
Good morning, Verdell. Good to see you in the building, brother.
Do it with an open mind. Yes, good morning, Bradell. Do it with an open mind. And I think this time when you do it with an open mind, you'll probably feel different about this food item. And I know everybody think, well, what are you talking about?
And I want to start getting into some of this.
Yeah.
The time is.
Yeah.
I want to dive into it. Like I said, if he calls in, and it'll happen. But I kind of want to start getting into some of this.
All right, let's get right to it. Sergeant
Yeah.
Chris Richardson. He's probably got some things going on, I think, this morning. But yet, anyway, you know what the holiday is going to be. Folks, be careful out on the roadways if you're traveling on the road or if you're flying. I heard on the news that in certain places, whether you're driving or whether you're flying, you know, the weekend may be rough. You know, there's snowfall. There's
that's some crazy weather.
Yeah, there's some, you know,
different parts of the country.
Now, you know, some people say, well, I'm going to fly. I don't have to worry about the snow. No, there's certain places now where airports are being closed, you know, because of the snow and, you know, and the blizzard.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. So
people got to realize the snow starts in the air.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean, then it hits the ground, and then it could cause, you know, airplanes not to take off. They'll cancel flights. So, you know, getting back from the holidays and all that kind of, you have to be careful and check ahead of time wherever you're going and see what the weather's like when you're going. And some people have already left for the holidays. I mean, you know, hit the road. This is one of the busiest travel weeks of the year. Right here at Thanksgiving, when people go on the road, they drive and they load up their families and they hit the road and go where they're going.
Well, let me ask, and here's a question too, because like I said, I want to start diving into.
But I'm not one that like to get on the road that much.
I was just about to ask that question.
I like to stay home and have my dressing and turkey.
And before you dive some more, before you elaborate,
okay.
Let me ask the question because you're answering it before I ask it. Do y'all like to travel during these holidays? Now, as much as you see on the news, right? Just like Bob was talking about, everybody want to go, you want to fly, you want to drive, you want to do this and that. Me personally, I'm like, man, if we do, that's cool because, you're seeing family or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, do you want to do all that moving around?
Yeah.
On Thanksgiving, isn't it a holiday where you want to stay home?
Yeah.
And maybe you want to have folks come to you if they're willing to do so.
Right. And some folks going to family and visiting family, you don't like visiting. Don't spoil
That's
your
true.
holiday going to visiting Lula B and Jimmy D and all them folks. You don't like them.
Jimmy D.
Don't go visit them folks. You don't like them folks. How are you gonna eat dressing in front of them? They looking at you and you can't stand them. You despise them, and your food not gonna taste good. You're not gonna feel like eating anything. You don't have fun. Well, I got to go visit them because they my loved ones. No, no. Stay away. Go on some other day. Nail biting day or something.
Yeah.
But don't go on one of your favorite holidays. That's terrible. Don't fake it.
Don't fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
All right.
Greg says, I'm thankful for never having to have eaten. What did he say? I also thankful for never having to have eaten walnuts in dressing.
Yes.
Thank you, Nick.
That's very much a blessing.
Don't put walnuts in dressing.
And shout out to Tim.
Yeah.
But that is not my flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't deal with it.
I got to deal with dressing straight.
And
old-fashioned dressing.
Look, I'm not a huge fan of nuts anyway.
Yeah.
In anything. Maybe M&M's, but besides that.
Frankie, welcome to the show.
What's going on, Frankie?
I bet Frankie is I bet she's cooking up.
Oh, yeah. She said last week, you remember that all week it's going to be cooking because there's so much to cook.
Oh, my goodness.
So shout out to Frankie. She's probably cooking as she's watching us right now.
Oh, my goodness. She's listening. She's probably cooking right now.
There's probably some greens on the stove.
Oh, my goodness. I bet Frankie's house is smelling so good.
Man.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Greg said, don't think I have ever traveled away from home
for the holidays.
He said he don't think he ever have.
All right. Well, yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about.
Yeah, I'm like, walnuts in dressing. What the heck?
Hey, look. So, hey, Bob, and I'm going to read some more of those as they come through. But I want to play this clip now.
Yes.
So it's time to get into it.
Folks, listen to this clip, and then we're going to get what they're talking about here. And when we come back, please take a listen, and then we'll read some of your goodies that you're going to have for Thanksgiving, and we'll talk about this clip when we come back. Take a listen.
And real quick, I'm sharing it. Want to let some more people come in the conversation here.
Yeah.
As well. And what's that comment there? Jet says, "What that strawberry cake do, Frankie?" I remember. I think she was talking about that last week.
Oh,
with the strawberry cake.
Well, maybe she hasn't eaten it yet. Maybe she's saving it. That's gonna be a Thanksgiving meal.
Possibly.
Yeah, part of the Thanksgiving feast
experience. Yeah, and all of that. So let me hit one more. Then we're gonna get this thing popping, man.
Yeah.
Because I know you can't see it, but I got it.
No,
yeah.
My screen here is messing up, so
no problem.
Let's see.
I know how it is with that pad sometimes.
Okay.
But here we go. We're ready to go.
All right, take a listen to this, and we'll be back and talk about what's on the video, and then talk about what you're having for Thanksgiving as well. Take a listen.
Hi, Steve. So Thanksgiving is coming around the corner.
Wait a minute, did y'all have plates in your lap?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What?
My friend Kayla and I always dispute between the pumpkin pie and the sweet potato pie because I think the pumpkin pie is amazing and it's so much better than the pie, but she thinks the sweet potato pie is where it's at. So we were wondering, because we know that you have an amazing palate and an opinion, what pie you think is better. And of course, we brought our pie with us, so you could try.
What's your argument for pumpkin pie?
I feel like it's really creamy, and it's just the perfect pie to have at Thanksgiving with a dollop of whipped cream and the cinnamon with a tall glass of milk. I just feel like it beats out any other type of pie, especially the sweet potato pie.
Okay, and what's your argument for sweet potato?
It's a family tradition, and it's made with love, and it has marshmallows on top. So who doesn't love sweet potato pie?
I'm on both of your sides, let me say that, because both pies, I like both pies. But if you're asking me my honest opinion, sweet potato pie is year-round. Sweet potato pie has a texture to it that's hard to beat. Sweet potato pie is in every soul food restaurant in the country. You can't open a soul food restaurant and not have sweet potato pie. You can't open up a good country breakfast establishment and not have no sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie go right up there with peach cobbler. Peach cobbler, I don't care what you do. I don't know nobody don't like peach cobbler. Matter of fact, do you like peach cobbler? You don't like peach cobbler? Who in here doesn't like peach cobbler? None of you could be my friends. If you don't start eating peach cobbler, we're gonna have to quit speaking. Okay, you can sit down, lady. Let me ask y'all this right here. Raise your hand if you love fruitcake. Something wrong with all y'all ass right here. Yeah. Something wrong with all y'all.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. Talking about the Thanksgiving meal, he was talking about the pies.
Yes.
Sweet potato pie or
pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie.
It's the ultimate debate.
No. Do you really understand that most Christmas songs that you hear, that when they sing in those Christmas songs, they would talk about, and pumpkin pie. They don't mention sweet potato pie. Even the Nat King Coles and all of them.
Yeah.
They don't say nothing about sweet potato pie. They we had to double check on that though. But I think they say something like pumpkin pie.
I'm trying to think. The Christmas song Nat King Cole with the chestnuts roasting, right?
Yeah.
I think he did bring up pumpkin pie. Now, and see, that made me second guess.
It's tradition.
I second guess Nat King Cole. He wasn't as cool as I thought he was.
No.
And it's one of my favorite songs.
It is. No, it is tradition. That's what the pumpkin pie. That's what the pumpkin pie is all about. It's about tradition.
Oh man.
Okay.
Man.
So, but now the thing about it is, I think more Negroes. I'm sorry.
Hey,
yes, I think
we're gonna keep it real.
Keep it real.
Yeah.
I think more Negroes need to partake of pie. This
you think so?
Yes, this Thanksgiving and this Christmas season, cook you a good pumpkin pie, or else buy one.
Well, you see, yeah,
but it may be better if
fraudulent.
you cook it yourself and see how it does.
It depends on if you know how to cook better.
Yeah. Yeah, so
but, and here's my thing. I must emphasize, because I know I sound like I'm hating on the pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. It's not bad, but it's something. The substance isn't there. Maybe it's because it looks just like a sweet potato pie, and maybe I'm expecting that texture, the fullness, the soul. Pumpkin pie has no soul. It's just flesh. It ain't like flesh. There's no substance. It's good. It's got that spice on there, but it ain't. It's no soul.
There are more people that you know that are prominent people, well known, that eat pumpkin pie. They talk about pumpkin pie.
I don't know. I mean, they do bring it up.
Yes.
There's no doubt. I remember we did the whole thing with the songs, but I'm like this. I think it's just an oversight. Or either that, or they're trying to gentrify the music community.
Okay, why don't more? Now, to me, some people say it's not a race thing. It's just a. It's just a. What's the other word they use? It's a culture thing.
That's pretty close to say.
Yeah, that's close. That's close.
Because I'm gonna tell you, and I wish. Go ahead.
They say that. Well, most people I know. They say it's not a race thing, but most people I know, when we hear sweet potato pie, it's black people. When we hear pumpkin pie, it's mostly white people.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that? And I'm not.
That's legit.
No, that's real.
It's real.
But I'm not trying to start a division here. But I mean, you can cook them both.
Yeah.
You can have them both if you want. But the thing about it is, black people see other black people eating pumpkin pie, they're ready to start a war against them.
Absolutely.
Why?
And look, I get it's
why?
Like you're turning your back on the community.
No, they don't turn no back. They can eat what they want. They have the right to eat what they want.
That's true.
You can't say pumpkin pie is just basically for one culture or one race of people. Black people have the right to eat what they want to eat as well.
That's true.
And white people have the right to eat if they want pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
If they want sweet potato pie, then
if they want dressing with walnuts.
Ooh, God. Yeah.
You're a little more judgmental on that.
They should have the right to have what they want. Now, here's my thing.
Yeah.
I saw some people here frowning about cake. I saw people.
Oh, they went in on the fruitcake,
and they went in and they
dogged
the fruitcake, folks. This is the food item I was just talking about earlier. I think we need to revisit it.
Revisit it.
The fruitcake. Yes, I think we need to take time out this season and revisit the fruitcake and see how well and how good it is. And take out of your mind, get out of your mind of the traditional sayings or things that you've heard about fruitcake and approach it with a mind that you don't know what it is. And have you a good glass of cold milk and eat and take a bite of the fruitcake, whether it's hot or whether it's just a slice of cold fruitcake.
Uh-huh.
And just eat it from a different perspective and with a new mind, like you've never eaten it before. Take out what everybody has said about it,
I don't know if that's possible.
And then give it another try. I think you will be amazed and you'll be surprised at how it may taste to you this time. Because some of you people, some of you eat you've never eaten fruitcake. All you've done is heard what somebody else said.
Legit.
Yeah. And then, but the thing about it is, there are a lot of people out there that like fruitcake. There has to be. They're still making them.
Somebody's buying them.
Somebody's buying them and somebody's eating them.
To put it that way, that's a good point.
And look, the fruits that's in the fruit cake and the different things in there, it looks kind of nice to me.
You know what it looks like? See, that's the thing. That's what fruit cake should be for the most part. You know what it should be? Decoration. It looks Christmassy. Yeah. You got all that red and green and stuff in there. And all sorts of spices and all that stuff. But it should be nothing more than decoration on the coffee table.
What?
That's just, that it's almost like an ornament, like on the tree.
Okay, you can have a cold glass of milk, or you can have a hot cup of coffee and a fruit cake and eat it. Oh yes, I think. I'm gonna tell you something.
I know
I'm gonna do something now. I'm gonna buy me a fruit cake. I don't care what you think. Okay, I'm not a fruit. I'm gonna buy a fruit cake.
Trust me, yeah.
I'm gonna buy a fruit cake, and I'm going to revisit it.
Okay, now here's the thing. So, ingredients on fruit cake, right? Mm-hmm. They said this is everybody's favorite fruit cake.
The only people buying fruit cakes are fruit.
Man, I hope not. Look, okay. 1.5 cups of diced pineapples. 1.5 cups of raisins, golden. 1 cup of dried apricots.
Yes.
1.5 cups of chopped dates. A heaping cup of candied red cherries.
Oh.
A 1/3 cup of diced crystallized ginger. And 3/4 cup of rum, brandy, apple juice.
What?
Cranberry juice. Yes. They said it's everybody's favorite.
I'll put apple juice. Not that other stuff.
Rum and brandy.
I don't want to get drunk trying to eat that fruit cake.
I see why it's everybody's favorite. They probably
yeah.
But
well,
they call it. Yeah.
Eating it with that stuff in it, then they'll act like a fruit cake.
1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and all that stuff.
Oh,
so
yes.
Then you do put it all together. Then you add 2 cups of chopped toasted nuts, almonds, pecans, or walnuts. Yeah. And then you glaze it with rum and brandy and syrup.
Glaze it with apple juice. With cinnamon, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But, I think everybody needs to revisit the fruitcake this season.
Oh, man, that's going to be a tough.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about your friend either. I'm talking about the cake.
Not your crazy cousin or whatever.
Yeah, I'm talking about the cake you buy out of the store, the fruit cake. And I think everybody needs to approach it from a different perspective. Forget about what you heard. Forget about the way you tasted last time because you had in your mind what other people were saying. And try it without all of that the stuff in your mind and try it from a different perspective. And see how it tastes. I guarantee you it would taste better. So let's somebody said Greg said no.
Y'all not agreeing, I see. Let's see. Jet says, and we all know how much Bob hates fruitcakes with a bunch of eyes on there. Oh man.
How do you know I hate fruitcake?
No, he said fruitcakes. Fruity.
Yeah.
I know about my phone, but he'll get it if you think about it at the moment because you just kind of referenced it there. Let me scroll back up here because there's a lot of comments while that's going on that we kind of missed. Let's see. Verdell peanuts and dressing. What the heck? And let's go here. Jets. Verdell finds way better with a lot of wives. Frank says, I am cooking greens.
Oh.
And see, that's exactly, I knew it.
Frankie.
Because I know people like that are real cooks. That in the morning is the perfect time to get the greens rolling. She says, I'm cooking greens and I'm boiling chicken.
Whoa, Frankie, what kind of greens? What kind of greens? Oh, my God.
We're going to have to let her comment.
Yeah, is it mustard greens? Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm a mustard fan.
Is it?
Actually,
I like them all.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Mm-hmm.
Is it turnip greens? Or is it poke salad?
Poke salad. Now, I've heard of that a little bit.
You don't want to eat that poke.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wait.
Anybody
I need to look that up again.
Does anybody know anything about poke salad?
Barely.
Yeah, did anybody know anything about that? I'm curious. You know, back in the day, back in the day, people used to eat that stuff. I guess now you
Sound real country.
You can't eat that stuff now, I don't think. I think it's wild salad.
What, it just
greens is wild, yeah. And some people used to take the poke salad. They call it pork salad, poke salad, whatever they call it. But anyway, they used to take it. And Frankie, you probably know how they used to cook it. And tell me if I'm wrong. I think they used to cook it and they add eggs to it. Fried eggs to your poke salad. And they cook it that way. Now, I may be wrong. But, you know, that's the way I think they used to do it. About the poke salad. Anybody know anything about it? We got a lot of comments we got to go back and read.
That's why I went back to. Yeah.
Frankie says turnip mustard greens. Oh, turnip and mustard.
Hey, see, and I didn't even finish Frankie's comment. I read the first 4 words on there.
Okay,
this is the first comment from because I went way back to the ones we missed. She said, "I'm cooking greens and I am boiling chicken to put in my dressing."
Yeah. Okay.
I have not started cooking cakes yet. I will cook them this afternoon/evening. And that's to Jed, who kept asking about the cakes.
Now I am a person that don't mind, Frankie. I'm a person, and I'm your friend, Frankie. You know I am. I don't mind tasting to make sure everything's right.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead. It's cool. We all talking here.
Okay.
To accept, press 1.
Let him
to
know
send a voicemail.
Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have on the phone with us, he is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol, and he's got some things that he want to talk to us about this morning. And Josh, you have the thing ready? You don't have it ready,
oh,
do you?
No.
No. Okay. We'll get it while you look it up. We'll get it just a little bit later. And
probably when you go out, we have it.
Yeah. But Sergeant Chris Richardson, welcome to the show.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Oh, we're doing well. How about yourself, sir?
You're doing very well. Thank y'all.
Man, I tell you, it's Thanksgiving week coming up.
And real quick, if we can, because I know you were talking about doing this earlier. Do you want to kind of throw in what we were just talking about? Because I'm curious.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sergeant Chris Richardson, I know you've got some things about some things going on the highway in Tennessee and across the country as well. And you got some things going on. The Tennessee Highway Patrol here is doing every so many miles for so many hours or something like that. And then we've got some other things we want to talk to you about too, if you have the time to. Just about another 10 minutes after you talked about this. Sergeant Chris Richardson, what's going on this weekend? How are you guys looking out for us?
Well, this is, of course, we're always working. We're that's what we do. We're out there trying to save lives, trying to slow people down, try to make sure they're doing the right things while they're driving, prevent these traffic accidents and these traffic deaths.
Yes, sir.
That are happening. during the holidays, especially, we're really out. We'll bring everybody out to work and make sure that we've got people where they need to be, hopefully to stop these crashes. What we're in part of on this holiday for Thanksgiving, on the travel days, what they call the major travel days for this holiday, Wednesday and Sunday, we're participating in what's called the I-40 Challenge again this year. We do it every year.
Okay.
And that's every state that has I-40 running through them takes part in it. So, of course, Tennessee, all the way through the center, Tennessee is I-40. And so we'll be a part of that. And that's from, again, like I said, that's Wednesday and Sunday. And we'll have a trooper within every 20 miles.
Wow.
That don't mean we'll have that trooper be sitting every 20 miles, but every trooper will have 20 miles of I-40 that he'll be patrolling.
Wow.
So
man, that's pretty close.
Oh yes, sir. You definitely got a trooper out there. You know is going to be there.
Yeah.
If you have any kind of trouble, or if anything's going on, we've got somebody right there.
Wow. And yeah, go ahead.
But again, the goal is the same: is to prevent these traffic crashes. We know we're going to have an increase this year. Thank gosh, the economy is looking good. We have people traveling, going out to see family, friends. Everything, gas prices are down. This is really we're looking like that it's going to be a whole lot of people on the road, and that's good.
Yeah. Well, Sergeant Chris Richardson, as always, man, we really appreciate what the Tennessee Highway Patrol is doing for our state and to look out to keep us safe and all those keeping us safe. Also, some people may disagree with it, but it's also, if people are speeding, they get tickets as well. Now, giving those tickets, it helps keep us safe because it slows people down, correct?
Absolutely. The thing is, honestly, people really have the wrong idea of the Tennessee Highway Patrol, or police in general. They believe that our job is to just sit out there and just take money from them, just sit out there and write tickets, that we're some kind of a fundraising operation. Not true. We get paid the same if we don't write tickets. Our job is to save lives. If we can do that, if people would just slow down and do the right things, wear their seatbelt, stay off that phone while driving, they just don't violate the law. If they just go up and drive like they're supposed to, you won't see anything from us but a smile and a wave.
Now that's the other thing too. That's the law that's in effect. Hands-free driving as well, and we play that here on our own station and talk about the hands-free driving. Mention that just a few seconds again about hands-free driving.
Well, that's the new law that came out this year. Of course, it's a very common sense law. It tells you that when you're in that car and you're driving, that you can't have that phone touching any part of your body. Can't have it laying in your lap. Can't be hold it with your shoulder. Especially can't hold it in your hand. Hold it to your ear. It's to keep you from being distracted. It makes it to where, especially if you got it towards your head, where you can turn your head where you can actually see. But that's not to say you can't use your phone. You can use Bluetooth, or you can have it on the speaker, but you just can't have it on you.
Right.
And again, what we're seeing, we just started the law. What we've seen from other states, it does cut down on the fatalities, and so then that's what we're after. We're saving lives.
That's good. That's good. Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, and when starting tomorrow, you guys will start looking. It'll be throughout the holidays and through, when is it? Next Wednesday or next Sunday?
Wednesday and Sunday.
Wednesday and Sunday.
This Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, the big holidays. We'll have
those 2 days.
Right. Those days are the biggest.
Now we'll be. Yes, that's when the troopers will be set up on the interstate. Now, of course, we're going to be working throughout the whole weekend.
Okay.
But on those days, especially, we're on those busy travel days. We'll be set up. We'll have a trooper every 20 miles.
All right. And You had that ready, Josh?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
Because I know we had another thing.
But Sergeant Chris Richardson, man, you know it's Thanksgiving, and I know. Do you cook?
Well, I'm not good at cooking turkey.
Oh, you're not good at cooking turkey.
I'm not good at cooking turkey.
Hey, so
okay. How about desserts?
Yeah, and even if you don't cook it, like here's what we were talking about, and this is Josh here, by the way. We were just getting into it with all the folks that are watching and listening about favorite Thanksgiving dishes and meals when it comes to the dinner and the dessert. So what are must-haves that you gotta have on the Thanksgiving table, no matter what, in your opinion?
Yes. What is?
Break it down.
Me personally, I'm kind of weird.
Okay.
No.
Weird's a school.
We want to hear. We may put some of that on our table.
Oh my! No, I'm big into. Anytime I get a hold of a honey baked ham, I'm all about it.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I love ham biscuits, ham and rolls, and mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese.
Man, that's that down home.
Depends on what's there, what I eat.
Man, that's Sergeant Chris Rich. That's some good stuff, man. But now, what about desserts?
Oh, don't get me around dessert. I'll show out around desserts.
Yes, sir.
You may have to file a warrant. You may have to file a warrant on me if I get around desserts.
Dig that, man.
What is your favorite cake? And then tell us what is your favorite pie.
Oh my goodness! My favorite cake is my mother's cake. My mom can make a red velvet cake that tastes unlike any other.
Anybody that makes a good red velvet cake is fine with man.
100%.
Yes, sir. All right, and go ahead. I'm sorry.
And a good pecan pie.
Pecan pie.
Yes,
Love
sir.
Pecan pie.
Oh wow! You know, I don't know.
I love it.
It's got to, Sergeant
It
Chris,
can be
look, man.
Yes.
It's got to be made right. It's got to be good for me to eat a pecan pie.
Oh yeah.
Now I was, raised in the country. We had pecans and all that kind of stuff. Well, I ate that, but it has to be done right in order to eat a good pecan pie, man. I mean, or else it's just waste. What about sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
Nope.
Neither one.
Neither.
I don't care for those.
Oh,
really?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Now, see, you'll bring it out. And I'm weird.
I never thought I'd hear a Tennessee Vol fan not a fan of at least one of those.
One of those, yes. God.
You know what I'm saying? So, I didn't think that was possible.
Wow.
Incredible.
So everybody at Rocky Top eat pecan pies or what?
Golly, Bill. I'm telling you.
No.
Don't do it.
Wow. Well, it's not bad. Pecan pie is not bad.
Oh yeah.
It's got to be done right. It's got to be done right. Mm-hmm. And man,
absolutely.
I'll eat some red velvet cake that's good. You talking about being good and done right? Oh my goodness, yes. Now, are you a fan of dressing
or stuffing?
Yeah, my mom makes a great dressing too, and I'm all about that.
Okay. But do you stuff it in the turkey like some people?
No.
Good.
No,
good. Good.
Sergeant Chris Richardson, you're an old-fashioned Thanksgiving guy. You like me.
Yeah,
hey, got to have the.
That's what them people don't know about down here. This is old South country.
Yes, sir.
Yes, absolutely.
We don't know about no stuffing, man.
But see,
we don't stick no.
No,
we don't stick nothing in no bird.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Some of those people talking about sticking it in a bird, stuffing with the apples and this
walnuts
and that and all that kind of stuff, raisins. What kind of stuffing is that? What kind of dressing? Nobody eat that kind of stuff.
No, man.
No. The only thing I've seen stuffed in a chicken that I even like was a beer can one time on a grill.
They do that. They do.
Oh,
do
man.
that. Sergeant Chris Richardson. Now we know what you're like, and we know what you eat at the holidays. Everybody knows what Sergeant Chris Richardson is eating this Thanksgiving.
Yes, possibly a turkey, possibly a turkey with a Budweiser can in there. Or something.
Oh no! No, don't do that to him. No.
Hey, I must shout out your Vols, man, because they turned it around.
Wait. Let me say this. If that turkey has got a beer can in it, Sergeant Chris Richardson would probably give it a ticket.
Yeah.
Under the influence.
If it's driving,
oh my goodness. Anyway.
Hey, but shout out to your Vols.
You got the thing ready?
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
let's hit it. Let's hit it. Here we go, Sergeant Chris.
I know people are gonna be upset at this.
Yeah. There we go.
But we only do it when you come on.
We only do it for you, Sergeant Chris.
There you go.
Yeah.
But shout out to him as I was saying.
You got your hand up your heart, Joe. You got your hand up your heart.
Oh, wait, there you go. I'm sorry. I got it now.
I can't.
Over my heart.
I can't do it.
Right.
I can't do it. I got too much Tiger Blue. But I will say this: shout out to being bowl eligible now.
Yes.
After.
That's right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Memphis has a great game coming up Friday, don't they?
They sure do, man. They sure do.
Yes.
I'm proud of Memphis.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something. I didn't think Tennessee.
Okay.
I think Tennessee would be where they are this year.
No,
but they they turned it up in the past the midway season.
It seemed like after the Alabama game.
That's it, Josh, right there.
Yeah.
About the Alabama game is when they did it.
Because really a game
it's almost like they started listening to Coach.
Yeah. Despite that controversy that happened, it seemed like it kind of helped them, and really they had a chance against Bama. It just kind of blew so many little opportunities here and there. But we'll see.
All right, Sergeant Chris Richardson, Tennessee Highway Patrol. Man, we appreciate all the food that we're going to have. All the stuff you guys are going to do for it on the road this holiday season. And we appreciate you coming on and sharing with all of the people what Sergeant Chris Richardson is going to have on his table during Thanksgiving.
Well, I'm visiting Mom's house. What's whatever Mom's got. I'll bring a couple things, but it'll be them.
Okay. There you go.
That's how you do it, right?
Good deal. All right. Hey, Sergeant Chris, again, man, thanks for joining us, and we look forward to talking to you again next time. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you much. Hey, go Tigers this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Big Orange.
Go Big Orange. Yes, sir. I love it. Have a good one, son.
We'll see y'all.
Yes, sir. All right. That's Sergeant Chris Richardson of Tennessee Highway Patrol, and some great things they always do for us here and help us in the state of Tennessee on the roadways and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And it is 9:06.
It is now 9:06, 6 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time. And present, good morning to you, and on a Tuesday morning. And Jet says here, man, I love pecan pies.
Oh, yeah.
I can't eat a store-bought pecan.
Yeah, I mean,
I can eat it. He said, I can eat. Or is it can't?
Yeah, he can. Yeah. He says can.
I can't eat a store-bought pecan, but man, I hadn't had one of those yet in so long. My goodness.
Well,
do they still make those little bitty pies in the 10?
I don't think he's talking. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what he's talking.
I've seen those.
They have those big pecan pies too. You can buy at Kroger.
But they do. Them little ones, they do still.
Do they still sell those little pies yet? I don't know.
I've seen them at Superdome. I've never eaten one of those. Though.
Yeah, okay. They're pretty good.
Okay.
They were. I don't know what they taste like. It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
Those little bitty pies. But yeah. So Jet he can eat a store bought pecan pie. Where would you buy, Jet? Where would you buy a pecan pie? of this pecan pie, where would you buy it?
And while you answer that, want to take a quick break if we can.
Yeah. And when we come back, from the break, we'll continue to talk about Thanksgiving, football, Black Friday. How many of you people going to participate in Black Friday? Why do they call it Black Friday? And we're going to talk about the key Hawaiian roll.
That is a staple.
Yes. We will talk about it coming up after the break. And how we're going to talk about it, just stick around. Yeah. We're going to say some things about that. You probably
didn't know.
And we'll talk about that. And pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, the fruit cake. Folks, go out and buy a fruit cake. Okay? And I'm not talking about your cousin. Buy a fruit cake and revisit it, retry it. We'll talk about that too when we come back from the break. You're listening to Talkback Live with Bob and Talkback Network. We'll be back.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances have the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances.
C-Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. C-Graphics Printing.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.
You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter. Call in now, 901-213-6020. 901-213-6020. Now, here's Bob and Josh.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not.
And that red velvet cake, oh, I'm jealous.
I love red velvet.
My God, Sergeant Chris. All right, 9:14, 14 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock Central Time. And a very pleasant good morning to you on a Tuesday morning. And this is the last morning of this week for us. And we'll be back next Monday with our Talkback Live show and other shows as well. Also, we're talking about Thanksgiving Day.
Mm-hmm.
What are you thankful for? You know what I said?
Thankful for.
What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for? What are you thankful for?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanksgiving meal. What are you preparing this Thanksgiving meal? I think we got to go way back, Josh. There's a lot of things some people talked about they were going to prepare. And Frankie, she's doing it up already. I know. I'm not surprised that Frankie is not. I'm not surprised that she's cooking already.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Yeah. So
that's the sign of a true Southern cook.
Yes.
Right there. Legit.
Country.
You know what I'm saying? Just down. Well, no.
No.
But no, I love it.
No, I bet you're smelling good throughout our house. Yes. All right. What are you having for Thanksgiving? Are you preparing your meal now, or are you cooking pies? Are you cooking have you cooked your cakes? Are you going to cook them soon?
And to add to that question, are you doing like Sergeant Richardson and just going over your mama's house and not worried about any of that stuff?
Or the relative, you're not worried about cooking. Or are you taking a covered dish? I mean, I don't think Sergeant Chris is going to just go over his mother's house and then not bring something. You know, he may bring some sweet peas or something, out of the can. Let me stop.
Oh, man.
But anyway, but should you, if somebody's inviting you over their house for Thanksgiving, is it only right that the people take something with them?
Should that be required, I guess?
Should they be required to bring some food as well? They're going over to a Thanksgiving meal where everybody's there. Or should they just come over and then whatever is there, whatever is cooked, then they partake in it and, enjoy it just like everybody else. Should they at least bring something? Now, then again, I know some people may cook, says, hey, I'm cooking everything. Don't nobody bring anything. Just come on over. Everybody come over. Do you hear that much? I think so. Maybe some people would do that, but, it's very few people would do that. I think it's best that, you share with each other. If
it could be done.
If you really don't know how to cook, don't try to do no greens and take it over there.
Nah, please.
Please. Don't. If you don't know how to cook, don't do greens and stuff like that and try to take it to your road.
Matter of fact, don't do nothing.
Don't just
bring. You know what? Bring that for folks like that. You need to be assigned to bring either the drinks that you buy from go to Kroger, get the drinks,
or cranberry sauce.
Maybe.
Well,
I don't know if I want them to touch. Look, get napkins.
Napkins.
Bring the napkins.
Bring the napkins. There
you know, maybe some plastic forks and spoons.
Fault.
Yeah.
Get some plastic forks and spoons. And some napkins or something.
Don't
cook. If you don't know how to cook, don't cook.
I would say bring the ice, but it might melt. So leave the ice on.
Well, I mean, most people these days now we have, refrigerator side by side, freezer and refrigerator with ice makers.
Yeah, that's true.
So most places would have that, I guess.
Jet said plates and cups. Yes. Bring the red foam cups.
Well, look, no. See, I don't know, but see, people like that, Jet, you have to tell them what kind of plates and cups to bring. See, some people...
Well, you think they'll bring the plates from the house?
No. They'll bring those cheap plates at Family Dollar.
Oh, yeah.
You know those cheap paper plates? You put a chicken wing on it, it'll break and lean over and your food fall on the floor. Well, you have to put 6 of them together.
Yeah.
In order to be...
half of the plates got to be for one person.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Plates and cups, and those cheap cups. You can throw them and everything.
Oh no.
Come on. Yeah. And start leaking through the bottom.
Oh, that's terrible.
You hold the cup, it squeezes with the juice in it. It starts to squeeze and break.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No. Some people, you need to tell them what kind of plates and cups to bring.
Yes. The brand and everything.
Yeah. Get those red plates.
Yeah, the solo cup. Or the
cups.
The plastic cups.
Yeah.
And the blue ones. And the plates.
Yeah, yeah. And the forks and the spoons and knives in that color, the bigger forks. Yeah.
He said not no sporks either, which, sporks. Or the spoon forks. The spoon fork, like KFC has the most.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
It's a spoon.
Spoon fork. That's disgusting.
Spoon with the fork ends on it.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
You never liked the sport.
I've never liked that. I don't know why. KFC does that, don't they?
They're the main ones to do that. Yeah.
I don't know why they.
Most
do
other
that.
places give you
a spoon, a fork, a real fork.
Yeah. Well, a plastic fork and a plastic
fork. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know why they do like a spoon fork. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, a spork.
A spork. That's what they call that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is crazy. Just as well, them 2 younger uncles are always at the ready to go
to the
store.
Now, are those the same uncles you talked about last week that go and smoke weed and don't come back?
Come back with nothing.
That come back with nothing.
Come back. I got a plate. I got a pack of Falk.
We sent you to get some drinks. What you doing?
You smelling like weed. Ain't bought no soda pop at all. Let me ask you this: do you all drink soda water, or do you drink Kool-Aid?
Soda water.
Yeah, soda water. Kool-Aid or what is the other thing called? It's not Kool-Aid. It's
Punch.
No, it's what is that? Color Aid. What is it called?
Oh, Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid.
Yeah.
Do you drink real Kool-Aid, or do you drink soda water, or do you drink Flavor Aid? Yeah.
Yeah, now Flavor Aid is when you're struggling.
Yeah. It's, what is it? 2 cents a pack or something? I don't know.
See, and that's scary because if you think about it, I mean, Kool-Aid is cheap as it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, 99 cents. Or I guess now, 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? Just so they
always try to keep the change. They know. Then you give them a 20 and they done went down there and bought something for $2 and come by. Here it is, and I got the change, No, you $18? Come on, man. But anyway, what do you think, folks? What are you having? Or are you having, now, some people, we used to make a long time ago, a punch that had sherbet, ice cream sherbet,
yeah,
and you mix it with sparkling Sprite or something, juice or something, and some punch and mix it together. And now some people make that with some alcohol. They put alcohol in it. But, just the sherbet.
Sherbet
and the punch and the sparkling drink. Yeah.
To give it the sizzle. I
yes,
guess.
yes. And it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can see that, honestly. Legit. Interesting.
Flavored Aid is powdered water.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I don't know how that's possible.
Does it turn the water any color or what? I mean, gosh.
Oh, here's what I want to do, if we can.
Yeah.
I want to play the sweet potato pie fruitcake clip so we can dive into that situation. For those that did not see it or miss it.
Yeah.
And I'm start a few more shares here as well. And we're going to get into this because Bob has started a controversy when it comes to the fruitcake especially. Because I don't think we got one person that has agreed to try it and revamp that yet.
I don't understand why not.
Like not one, which is pretty tough.
You can't listen to what everybody says. Even if you've had it, you've eaten it probably because you heard what somebody said about fruitcake and then you took a bite and said, see, people like to follow and listen to other people.
That's true.
And the fruitcake probably was probably one of the best things you've ever eaten. But because so many people hated it, and you bit off of it and said, just like everybody else, and you didn't even give it a chance. We're going to talk about that when we come back. You ready, Josh?
Yeah. You know how bad something got to be for you to scream when you eat it like that? Like, good Lord.
Eat some fruitcake with Flavor Aid. No, I'm just kidding. Not with Flavor Aid. You've got to eat fruitcake with a cold glass of milk or a hot cup of coffee.
Here it is. Here's the story. Take a listen to this, and we'll be back. Get your opinion on what they're talking about. Yes, sir.
And phone lines are open as well. You want to talk to us today. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll be back after this.
Y'all had plates in your lap?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you got?
My friend Kayla and I always dispute between the pumpkin pie and the sweet potato pie because I think the pumpkin pie is amazing and it's so much better than the sweet potato pie, but she thinks the sweet potato pie is where it's at. So we were wondering, because we know that you have an amazing palate and an opinion, what pie you think is better. And of course, we brought our pie with us, so you could try.
What's your argument for pumpkin pie?
I feel like it's really creamy, and it's just the perfect pie to have at Thanksgiving with a dollop of whipped cream and the cinnamon with a tall glass of milk. I just feel like it beats out any other type of pie, especially the sweet potato pie.
Okay, and what's your argument for sweet potato?
It's a family tradition, and it's made with love, and it has marshmallows on top. So who doesn't love sweet potato pie?
I'm on both of your sides, let me say that, because both pies, I like both pies. But if you're asking me my honest opinion, sweet potato pie is year-round. Sweet potato pie has a texture to it that's hard to beat. Sweet potato pie is in every soul food restaurant in the country. You cannot open a soul food restaurant and not have sweet potato pie. You can't open up a good country breakfast establishment and not have sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie go right up there with peach cobbler. Peach cobbler, I don't care what you do. I don't know nobody don't like peach cobbler. Matter of fact, do you like peach cobbler? You don't like peach cobbler? Who in here doesn't like peach cobbler? None of you could be my friends. If you don't start eating peach cobbler, we're going to have to quit speaking. Okay, you can sit down, lady. Let me ask y'all this. Raise your hand if you love fruitcake. Something wrong with all y'all ass right here. Yeah. Something wrong with all y'all.
See, Even Steve Harvey is a critic of the fruitcake. And he's probably a critic of the fruitcake because everybody else told him it was bad, and he ate it. And then when he partook of the fruitcake, then his opinion was the same as everybody else.
Now check this out, and I saw some stuff that I missed evidently when it came to the fruitcake, and when you were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Verdell said not a chance on fruitcake being good, like no chance at all.
Well, I mean,
let's see. It was something else I missed. Jed says the fruitcake is serving life without parole.
Let's see. There's a lot more way back there, Josh.
Frankie, and this is going way back too. I do not put nuts in my dressing, but I put pecans on my sweet potato casserole. Is that a thing?
Well, yeah, sweet potato casserole. Mm-hmm. They put the nuts in the sweet potato casserole. Now, you know what? I may eat the sweet potato casserole with nuts.
Huh.
Call from
Hank Russell.
Hank, welcome to the show. Good morning on a Tuesday.
Good morning, and thank you for the lighthearted topic about the food, man. I'm telling you,
Did we make you hungry?
It does. I mean, you can tell that you can tell that the three of us are some fat guys because we talk about.
That's
Speak for yourself.
I must ask you, man. I know you saw some of the Steve Harvey influence in the debate. Now, first of all, before I ask you that question, Hank, now I was going to say this that I saw in the video that I must bring to everybody's attention. Y'all saw the two white ladies with the cake in the hand, right? The pies.
Yeah.
Now,
right.
They said they each brought a slice for Steve to taste of pumpkin and sweet potato. What did Steve do? He didn't taste neither one of them. You know why? Because he's smart. What type of crazy people bring some slices of pie to sit at a TV show and wait until they get asked a question and then say they're going to hand it to Steve for him to eat? I ain't eating that pie. I don't know you.
I don't know you. You
crazy. Like
you could be poisoning me. I don't know you.
I promise.
There's no hard feelings, but
no.
I can't just eat everybody's stuff they bring to me. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Hank, let me ask you something. You eat? Are you sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? I think I lost Hank.
Was the question too rough?
That was too rough.
The question was too tough, Hank.
He couldn't take it. Hank couldn't take the question. Sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie?
I know it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it could be a lot of pressure, Hank. I know. I understand. Tough decision. Yeah. Maybe you all just settle for fruitcake. But
no.
We're gonna try fruitcake here at our home, and we're gonna give it a new, an opportunity, another chance, and not think about what people have said and what you people have said online here this morning about the fruitcake. We're gonna give it another try, and see how it is without your opinion and that type of thing and maybe a cold glass of milk or something. I don't know.
There we go.
From
Hank Russell.
Hank, welcome back to the show. Sorry you got hung up there.
No, that's okay. To answer your question, sweet potato or pumpkin pie? Definitely a sweet potato pie. You can do more with it.
Okay.
Wait, Hank.
Do more with it. So
anyway, you're taking sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie?
Well, here's the deal. Okay, here's the thing about it. You can do more things with sweet potato pie as far as edibleness.
Okay.
Like you can fry it. You can bake it. You can add it to other things. You can add it to other things. Like you could put, ice cream and stuff on top of it. It's not bad.
True. That's very true. Now, I hadn't had fried sweet potato pie.
Well, you can do that to the pumpkin pie. You can put ice cream on the pumpkin pie.
Right. Well, here's the thing about it, though. Yes, but you can't fry it and stuff like that. The only thing you can do with pumpkin pie that you can't do with sweet potato pie is that you can make a drink out of it.
Oh.
You know,
Okay.
think about it. You can't really, think about it. Really, if you go to Baskin Robbins, they've got pumpkin pie ice cream or pumpkin spice pie ice cream. So I'll back you up on that.
Okay. All right. But see, here's the thing, Hank. It seems to me, I don't know, Nigel. I'm just saying, Hank.
Okay.
No hard feelings here, okay? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying that seems to me across this country, there are more that black people go for sweet potato pie and white people go for pumpkin pie. I don't know why that is. What's
you know what? I'm not going to lie to you, and this is going to be a controversial statement. But I think that a lot of black folks need to relinquish. All right, if you like one or the other, okay, it's like pizza. I will eat a sausage pizza, but I prefer pepperonis on top of my pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you don't like sweet potato, because you prefer sweet potato pie, doesn't mean you don't like pumpkin too. Don't leave him out of the conversation.
No. Yeah.
Really?
No, it doesn't.
There are comments today that have said no to pumpkin and to never mention pumpkin in their name ever again. Essentially,
but is that giving it a fair chance?
I don't think so. I think it's honestly a pride thing, and I'm just being honest, man. I think it's being a pride thing. I think that especially in mainstream, that when black people when they like sweet potato pie over pumpkin pie, it does increase their blackness. It takes.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that. So
your chances. Wait! Whoa! You mean people that black people that eat sweet potato pie, it increases their blackness?
Well, the white people that eat sweet potato pie, it increases it increases, and I know what you're saying.
It increases their blackness.
But here's what happened. I'm explaining a little bit. Now, and Hank, here's what it is that your likeliness of getting invited to the next cookout has increased exponentially. Once you have eaten and partaken of a sweet potato pie slice, you have become from 100% white to 99.3% black, depending on how big the slice of sweet potato pie has been consumed.
So does that make me Max Kellerman?
Yeah, well, Max is he done got jumped up to 70% black, if you ask some people. But and that ain't me, by the way. But yeah, it's
I think that one thing about taste buds is that I don't think taste buds really do discriminate. I think it's honestly it's a pride thing. You wanna, especially in the black community. The black community, I guess, especially does not want to come off as sellouts or Uncle Tom or whatever terms you want to use, and people are very prideful to it.
Okay, so eating a pumpkin pie would be like an Uncle Tom?
It's like your Tom meter goes up.
Well, I don't think it would, but
No.
I hear I hear people say, hey, you hear the jokes and stuff like that about it. Even comedians talk about it. Eating pumpkin pie is kind of like a stereotype white thing, but meanwhile, it has its place too. I don't hate pumpkin pie. In fact, I do like it. I just like sweet potato pie a little bit more.
I get that. I do. I get that. Jet says you guys get more street cred by consuming the sweet potato pie. He puts LOL.
That's Jet Lucas would say. That's why I love Jet so much, man. He'll say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now, and here's a question, and I think you just saw the question.
Yeah.
And I got to ask Hank this too. So Greg has brought up a question, and I've seen this. He says, has anybody ever had one of those turkeys from Popeyes? Now, Popeyes is selling Cajun turkeys.
Really?
For Thanksgiving, raw. And I think they'll cook it too if you want to. But they have it seasoned and all that stuff. with their seasonings.
Oh.
Would y'all try a Popeyes turkey?
Wow. I don't know.
I don't see why not. I mean, you don't knock it till you try it, I guess.
I don't know. How much is it though?
I mean, maybe it's good on sandwiches. You know, think about it, man. How many times have you taken your turkey sandwiches or turkey from Thanksgiving as leftovers and made sandwiches out of it?
Yeah,
it might be pretty damn good.
It's good turkey. It's good turkey. I like that.
Whole turkey though.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna fork over the money, but I mean, will I try it? Absolutely. Why not? I mean, I know Popeyes is pretty good.
If I was laughing reading the comments,
Jet, you need to stop. Okay. He needs to stop with this one now. He said, "I bet Clarence Thomas and the black conservatives eat pumpkin pie and don't even like it."
Tell Jet he need to quit.
Clarence Thomas. What's up with Clarence Thomas?
Oh man,
I bet you Clarence Thomas is a sweet potato guy.
I don't know.
No, I'm serious. I bet he is.
Clarence Thomas ain't even work.
Look it up. Josh, look it up. Go Google it up. I bet you. I bet you it's there.
You think it's online?
I think it's online.
Clarence Thomas sweet potato pie.
Ask the question. Does Clarence Thomas eat sweet potato pie or pumpkin pie? Ask it. I bet you it's there. It's there.
Yeah. Well,
that's hilarious.
Who would have thought that we have to eat food every day? And who would have thought in this day and age that people would still go, if I eat this, I'm gonna be out of my own element, and people are gonna discriminate against me because I like it.
That's it.
Let me tell you something else. I'm gonna talk like Steve Harvey for a second. I know good and hell well I am not about to eat some chitlins. Okay.
Oh, come on. Would you stop it? Now, you've gone too far, Hank. You've gone too far, okay? Now you're humiliating one of my favorite foods. You come on this show and do that to me intentionally. You crossed the line.
Hey, look, if you would have put hot sauce on top of what makes your house smell for the next 4 years, that's your business. You want your kitchen to smell like a bathroom? That is your problem.
Hey. No, yeah. but see, no. Here's the thing, Hank, about chitlins. You have to know how to clean them, and then really when you're cooking them, the flavor really doesn't linger that long because you clean them well, and you know how to cook them, and you know what to put in your chitlins and things like that. The flavor and the smell, onions and things like that you put, it'll take a lot of the smell out of that stuff, man. And then when you put them on your plate, they're white and clean, and they don't even hardly smell like chitlins, like some people say, chitlins. And they're so good. You could put them on your plate, and you could slice them with a fork and a knife, and you put your hot sauce on them, and I don't know if I eat hot sauce on them and stuff like that. A little seasoning, and stuff like that. Chop them up and eat them, and oh my goodness, Hank, oh my goodness.
You know what, Bob? I'm gonna have to come by your house one day next time you cook it.
Yeah.
And then your kitchen gonna smell like rotten booty for the next 4 years.
No, it's not, Hank.
Oh man. All right, Hank, man.
But somebody said here, Hank, Popeye needs to stick to chicken, and I agree. I'm not eating a turkey from Popeyes. That's ridiculous.
Right. Well, if it's in front of me and somebody else has it to offer me, I will try it. But am I going to go out of my way and pay for it as for Thanksgiving dinner? No. Or as Josh would say, no.
Frankie says, I have been told by a couple of friends that Popeye's turkey is good. Wow.
Well, if Frankie said it, then it's true.
Well,
if whatever Frankie says is true, because Frankie knows what she's talking about.
Frankie knows what she's talking about, and she's cooking right now as we speak.
Yeah, she says she's cooking.
She's
greens.
cooking right now, greens,
right now,
and she is. Oh my good! I bet those greens are so good. But
Frankie, will you do me a favor and DM me your address so that I can come over and eat Thanksgiving dinner that morning with you? And then you can, and I've heard you have a very beautiful daughter, so you can introduce me, and then I can be your son-in-law. So there you go.
Well, you know what
you're moving pretty fast right there.
You know what your answer is already. You know what your answer is already. You should have just stuck to the invitation of coming over for the food. Now that you started that, you know you're not coming over now. Jet says, oh Lord, what is that? Jive turkeys gonna start killing each other over turkey
sandwiches.
Yes.
I can't even.
Sandwiches.
Jet, I'm about to come in the studio, brother, and we're going to have to chop it up, man. You've lost your mind.
Frankie, wait a minute. Wait a minute, Frankie. Wait a minute. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this next statement. Frankie says, I guess I am not black enough because I have never had chitterlings. Frankie, I can't believe it.
You know, that does surprise me.
I am really surprised.
Frankie is intelligent. She is smart. So apparently she knows exactly what she's talking about. and Frankie's going to live to be 100 years old. So there you go.
Well, the thing about it is, as good of a cook as Frankie is, I would think that she would have prepared chitlins. And I think a lot of people would eat her chitlins. But,
You know what? I really, honestly, and Bob, all kidding aside, I do believe you may be right about chitlins. But here's the thing. Some people just can't get past the smell or the cleaning.
Yeah, well, but see, here's the thing. Once you buy them out of the store in that red bucket, whatever color bucket that is, once you buy them out of the store, you have to let them thaw out. And some people don't try to clean them. They think they're already clean. But they're already clean in a sense, but, you have to re-clean them chitlins again. They're not all the way there. But once you re-clean them and wash them about 2 or 3 times, and then they're ready to go to the pot. And, then there's some other chitlins that the people say they're already clean. But then you have to re-clean and wash them. You want to re-wash everything. You don't want to just take it and just throw it in the pot. You want to make sure that it's clean and all that kind of stuff. Popeye food makes people ignorant. That's what Jet says.
Yeah.
Popeye's food make people ignorant. I don't know what's going on with that, Jet.
I don't know. If I agree with the Jet, then I might get pounced on. But
okay. Hey, Frankie, oh gosh.
Yeah.
You're nowhere.
Take your time.
You're nowhere near a Frankie. But anyway, Hank.
Yes.
We'll get you in your race eventually.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Hank, hey man, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for calling, and man, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to both of you gentlemen. Y'all take care. All right.
Yeah, you too, man.
Thank you, brother.
All right, and one thing I wanted to mention was, okay. Oh, yeah. The King Hawaiian Rolls.
Mm-hmm.
The King Hawaiian Rolls. Have anybody ever eaten those rolls? They're very good. They're sweet, aren't they?
Yeah, oh yeah.
King Hawaiian Rolls. Now, here's the thing. Do you bake those rolls or you eat them right the package? Do you bake the King Hawaiian Rolls, put them in the oven, or do you eat them right from the package? Now, there are some things out there that say the roll needs to be heated in the oven. It says heat your oven to 300 or 350 degrees, and then put your oven in, your rolls, Hawaiian rolls in, once your oven reaches 350 degrees, and let them stay for 3 to 5 minutes. So if you've been eating those rolls out of the package, then you've been eating raw bread.
See, that's what they trying to trying to make folks believe. Look, here's my thing, right? First of all, as you will see in this slideshow that I have presented to you, there's a post by somebody who this was on Facebook. But here, and I'll read it verbatim, and you're looking at it on the screen now if you're watching Facebook Live. He says, so I seen this post a couple days ago saying you're supposed to cook sweet Hawaiian rolls, and you're not cooking them. And he says, you're not cooking them, you're warming them up. You can eat them out the bag. Because I don't know about y'all, but you ain't cooking bread in 2 minutes. And the reason why he says 2 minutes is because the package says you must bake this bread for 2 to 5 minutes. And then it's ready to serve. Is it really wrong if it's 2 minutes in the oven at 350 degrees? 2 minutes. That ain't nothing.
Wow.
What are we doing?
Well, 3 to 5 minutes. A lot can be done with an oven at 350 degrees for 5 minutes. A lot can be done. I mean, Jet says, Frankie, honestly, I have not either, and I will not. Jet, I can't believe Jet had chitlins.
I'm shocked, man.
I'm really shocked at you people. I mean, we're finding some things out this morning that, was very, very shocking and disturbing. You people not eating chitlins? Black people? I mean, come on. Jet? I'm surprised that Jet hadn't had any chitlins.
Now, Jet, I know you've at least had pig feet at some point in your life.
Have you had pig feet or what they call those other things? Ham hocks. Mm-hmm. Jet, have you had any ham hocks? Yes. Have you had any ham hocks? Or most people say, well, I don't mess with that pork stuff. And then on Thanksgiving and Christmas, they have a ham, big old ham on the table. But now, most people go and buy those hams, those spiral hams and all that stuff. And, and they, they're pretty good. But the old-fashioned ham where you can, not a spiral ham, you can cook it. It's old-fashioned, but it's good, too. But you got to know how to cook it with pineapples and all that other good stuff.
I love Verdell says here. He says, I put the Hawaiian rolls in the microwave for 10 seconds and bam, good eating. You're
10
right.
seconds?
That's all you need.
No,
all that other mess about the oven.
Okay, no. Verdell, this is the way you got to do it, sir. The rolls are made, any type of rolls that you have for like Thanksgiving or Christmas or a big dinner, the rolls are designed to be hot, okay? So here you have these Hawaiian rolls, and what you're doing is putting them in the oven just long enough to make them hot. That's all you're doing. And then have your melted butter ready with a small or medium paintbrush, preferably a paintbrush that's not being used. But anyway, use a medium to small paintbrush, melted butter, and once those sweet Hawaiian rolls come out of the oven and they're hot, and then just take that melted butter and rub over and let it run down on your rolls. Now, that's the way you eat it. So, eating those cold Hawaiian rolls, King Hawaiian rolls is not a good thing.
Check it out. Now, let's see. Hold on. Let me scroll back up here. Several comments and comments since you brought that up. Greg says, I have started the BPAC movement, which is Black People Against Chitlins. The BPAC. Greg said, disgusting. Jet says, I love me some pork, but chitlins and pig's feet, neither.
Chitlins and pig feet.
Oh, man.
But what about ham hocks?
Greg says, Hawaiian rolls straight out the pack for me. Yes.
Come on, Greg.
Just open it and go.
Just open it and go.
And maybe 10 seconds in the microwave.
You don't like it hot?
Maybe 10 seconds in the microwave.
But, I mean, you can't put the butter on. You could in a microwave, if you leave bread in a microwave too long, it'll get hard.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Hey, look, Verdell says, I ain't got time for all that.
That's all.
He said, look, 10 seconds, That's it. No 2 to 5 minutes.
No, 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, you know. But see, here's the thing. Those rolls are pretty good. But
They're
gotta,
the best.
You got to let them heat up, get hot, and then take them out and then rub that butter over it, and you're ready. You're good to go. Can you just wait? Can you just watch and wait another 6 minutes, Brodell?
6 minutes. You went up to 6?
Can
See,
you
now
just,
you done double cooked.
When you turn the oven on, getting the rolls ready, it's going to take about 2 minutes to heat the oven up to about 350 degrees, and then about a minute or two, and then put your rolls in there, and then let them stay from another 3 to 5 minutes. That's about 3 minutes there, and then the 2 minutes added to that. That's
the cool down
5, and then take them out and get them butter over. So about 6 minutes. Not 6 minutes. I mean, come on, Brodell. You can wait that long. I think we're missing out on things because we just don't want to wait.
Okay, now, you look at this picture of the Kings of Wine rolls, right? These are them coming out of the oven, evidently.
Yeah.
You can see it looks like it's butter on the top and all that stuff is shiny. But, I mean, does it matter? I'm looking at it, it doesn't really add nothing. You can put that on there after you take it out the microwave like we're out there for 10 seconds and make it look like that.
Okay,
so,
GKP Word has made a statement on here.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know where he's coming from on here. We're fair to all people. We don't discriminate. He says, I know one thing. Next time I call in,
I knew that was coming.
Y'all bet not off the phone for 30 minutes like this guy. For 30 minutes like this guy. Wow. White privilege.
At his
finest.
Hank, you have been accused of committing a crime of whiteness. Oh, man.
So, people have said this morning, he's saying that we had you on too long. Greg, Hawaiian rolled straight out the pack. Brodell said, no, they in my stomach by that time. God. Man, I need to stop saying you people.
Yeah.
That's not good. You people. I'm trying not to say that. But, he says, no, they in my stomach by that time. But see, comments like that, Brodell, makes me want to say you people.
Hey, check this out. Let me read this next one.
Jet
says, a man's wife, and I can tell this is story time. A man's wife was upset that he always fart during his sleep. And she would tell him, if you don't stop farting in the bed, one day you're going to fart your guts out. And I remember this now that I'm reading from a long time ago. I don't know if I remember this.
Yeah.
But then she decided to prank him. She took chitlins and put them in the sheets.
Oh, no.
And underneath him.
No, she didn't.
Of course, when he woke up the next morning, he panicked. Wife ran into the bedroom, asked what's the matter. The husband exclaimed everything was okay now because he farted his guts out, but with the help of her turkey baster and 2 fingers, he managed to put them back in there.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He's got a problem. He's got a serious problem.
No.
Put them back in. Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, man, that guy's got a serious problem.
Look, there are several things wrong with that situation.
He really needs an operation.
Yes.
Or either can they come back out then? I mean, wow. He stuffed them in.
Oh, no.
Can he? I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. So he thought he had finally let his guts out, and so he wanted to put them back in. It probably frightened him to death almost.
I mean,
seen the Gus under the sheets.
Yeah.
And he's been, well,
passing gas.
Yeah, passing gas. Is that the right way to say it? Anyway. All right, folks. What are you gonna have? Pumpkin pie, sweet potato pie, peach cobbler. Is anybody gonna have peach? I've got to get a peach cobbler.
That's one thing we haven't mentioned. We haven't mentioned that at all.
And I love peach cobbler.
Yeah.
I love peach cobbler. And now I make butter rolls, and people love my butter rolls.
Yeah, it's been a while. But
it's been a while, but I make butter rolls, and I've taken them to different places, and people have eaten them, and they go crazy over my butter roll.
See, one thing about my dad's butter roll, right? When he does it, it is a construction project. Like it
really is.
It is very serious, and it is meticulous, and it must be done this way.
Must be done.
It must be done. It's literally like a construction project.
And some people cook butter rolls, and it's nothing but rolls.
Yeah, it's a bunch of dough.
It's dough. It's dry.
Yeah,
you can't have a dry butter roll.
Yeah, no juice.
You got to have the juice, the flavor, and all of that in there, and the your nutmeg, cinnamons, and all that good stuff down in there.
Mm-hmm.
Brown sugar, whatever. But anyway,
or sugar.
Call from.
I want my 30 minutes.
I want my daddy's records.
I want my daddy's records. You know where it came from. You already know who it is.
All right, yes. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Even though y'all ain't got but about a few minutes left, I want my 30 minutes. I want my 30 minutes.
I don't know how we can get that out of those few minutes, but anyway, we'll try it.
We're gonna squeeze the turn up and see what we got.
Let's go. Ask me anything. I need 30 minutes.
Hey, so
how y'all doing, guys?
Doing good, man. What's going on?
Hey, listen, I just had to call in to wish y'all a holiday, man. And
I appreciate it.
Be off the rest of the week. Y'all enjoy yourself and eat plenty of chitlins for me, because I'm doggone sure gonna eat plenty of them. I don't care what Hank talking about.
I know that's right.
There you go.
That's right.
There you go.
Hank don't know. He don't know what's really going
on. Man, what you talking about?
Now, GKP, let me ask you now. I must ask down the checklist of stuff we talked about a little bit. Now, when it comes to sweet potato versus pumpkin, who wins in your mind?
The only pumpkins I ever see around here is doing Halloween. Okay. We don't do that at GKP house.
Okay.
What that little picture used to say, as for me and my house, we gonna eat sweet potato pie.
Now look, GKP. Now it seems to me, I'm just an observation now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be prejudiced or racist or cause any problems. To me, it's just an observation. It seems like to me that mostly white people say pumpkin pie and black people say sweet potato pie. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Listen, that's where we draw the line racially. Trust me. That's the way it is.
That's that line. Yep.
I ain't mad at those white only pies.
Oh,
them white only pies.
Oh.
Okay, I ain't gonna be like Martin Lawrence. I don't have to taste.
That's just what I was gonna say. Look, I knew and that's another cultural thing. You got to be black. Most of y'all know the reference from the movie Life with him and Eddie Murphy in that pie at the white folks only bar.
You know what she told him. He should have listened to that.
Yep.
Man, that ain't your place. That ain't your place. So I'm not gonna bother nobody, and they eat pumpkin pie. That's okay.
Now I'm gonna tell you, do you like peach cobbler?
Yes, sir. Love
There it is.
You know, I hadn't thought about it. It's been a long time. Yes. I'm a lover of peach cobbler. I make the butter roll. I'm an expert at butter roll.
Mm-hmm. Legit.
But now peach cobbler, I love peach cobbler. I hadn't thought about it. I think I'm gonna get me a peach cobbler this Thanksgiving weekend. I hadn't had one in a while.
You wouldn't be doing nothing wrong. Now, on peach cobbler, the only thing is I have to have some whipped cream on top of mine.
You don't need no whipped cream on.
I have to have some whipped cream.
Nobody want no whipped cream on top of no peach cobbler, man. What kind of stuff that? What are you eating?
Well, that ain't bad now.
No whipped cream. What is?
Maybe that's the white side of me coming out. I'm sure Hank might love me. Come on now.
What?
A little spray of white on there.
Whipped cream on cobbler. Man, they messing it up. I don't need that to cut.
Put some Cool Whip.
No, don't cover up my peach cobbler that way. Just let me eat my peach cobbler.
Look, now you can't say no. You can't say no to ice cream. A scoop of vanilla.
Ice cream. That's right. Ice cream or Cool Whip. It's gotta be one of the two when you're dealing with peach cobbler.
Let me eat it. Let me eat them separate, please.
Separate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No. Let me eat. I mean,
how you gonna enjoy that one?
I am not a lover of putting all that stuff on my peach cobbler.
I know you
ice
never liked
cream
it.
And all that.
He's
I've
never
never
liked
liked that. You know, and I've eaten it before just because somebody gave it to me and told me to try it, but trying to be nice. But really, to me, it's just like slop. It's like, you know how we used to feed the hogs in the country? You know, we would take all the food and put it into one big white bucket, and then, you know, after that,
peach cobbler slop.
Good Lord.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, peach cobbler. Just give me the peach cobbler
and some milk.
I mean, why would I go through all the necessary things of preparing a peach cobbler and baking it, and then have to throw all that whipped cream and ice cream and all that other kind of stuff?
Well, it's not like you're putting a lot on there.
I don't want that stuff. Give me
all you need is a dollop of Daisy.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Just give me my peach cobbler with my juice, plenty of that peach juice, and with the spices and everything in it, and all that stuff, and just that bread is good, and you know, a little bit of crust, tight crust or whatever the case may be, and you know, let me enjoy my peach cobbler that way. I don't want all that other stuff.
That brings up another question, though, Bob. So
what's that?
You're telling me you take your cranberry sauce and you separate it from your dressing. You don't put the cranberry sauce on your dressing?
No, who told you that? Who told you that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so you make dressing slop, but you don't want to make it.
No, that's totally different.
Oh, that's a great analogy.
No, that's totally different. I don't know where you got that from. Cranberry sauce is nothing near peach cobbler.
No, but you put it like...
You mix it with your dressing, right?
Yes, I do. It's supposed to go with dressing.
Like ice cream and peach cobbler.
Ice cream does not have to go. So everybody eat ice cream with peach cobbler.
Or whipped cream.
No. If you can't compare people eating ice cream and with peach cobbler and cranberry sauce with dressing. Cranberry sauce with dressing is a tradition, my man. It's a tradition.
Okay, well, listen, you're going to be biased. This is your platform. But I find it kind of curious that you don't separate your cranberry sauce. You don't put your cranberry sauce on a salsa and eat your dressing over here. Then white sauce your cranberry.
That has nothing to do with the peach cobbler. That is, you know.
I find that it's compelling, GKP. I must say.
So, okay. Well, the other thing, what you take your giblet gravy and you just put it in a separate bowl. You don't.
I put it on top of the dressing and I pour it on the sometimes on my turkey.
Oh yeah.
You just got all kind of slop. You got cranberry sauce, giblet gravy, all this mixed up in a whole pile of slop.
Okay, I tell you what. Okay, y'all can do what you want to do. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna try to help y'all out anymore. You people. I mean, I'm sorry.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Just say you refuse to give up your slop for hours. Half hours, so you don't have to give up yours.
I'm gonna have to give up mine. No, cranberry sauce and gravy goes over turkey and dressing. That's the thing.
Okay.
And Hawaiian rolls need to be baked in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes and spread the butter. Please spread the butter.
I got you. So listen, I thank y'all for giving me about 8 minutes. It's a privilege. Okay, I won't even take up the other 21 that I'm owed. I'll get them next week sometime. Okay?
Well, I mean, but
you trying to put them on your account?
No, I mean, I don't understand where you're coming from, but anyway, I'll let you have your fun on that. But we's fair people around here.
Hey, go back and rewatch this video and put your time on. And understand GKTV that amount of time. Okay.
Hey, what about pear cobbler?
Yeah, somebody just commented about that.
Yeah, is that pear cobbler?
Bob, whoa. Pear cobbler. Come on now, you're going a little bit too far.
Yeah, I think
you're going a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Look, I've had it maybe once or twice.
Yeah,
and it's better than you. I don't eat pears.
Yeah,
and like I maybe a pear ain't something I just think about going to the store. I'm gonna eat me some pears.
Anytime you put something in a cobbler, it's gonna taste good.
I can't get pears on my table though. I can't get pears in the house. I can't
Anytime. Strawberry. Cobbler, you have peach cobbler.
I've never had strawberry cobbler.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
And that type of thing. All those are good, man, if you know how to make them. And
cherry pie is good.
Cherry cobbler is good. Absolutely. Yes, it is. It really is.
Hey, now do you put a dollop of whipped cream on there?
Don't say.
Oh yeah, definitely. Any kind of pie for me, it's all. Only pie that I don't put whipped cream or ice cream on is pecan. Now,
yeah,
and my lady makes a special pecan pie. You'll see the pictures here.
Oh, really?
Soon. But
okay,
yeah, that's like my favorite. It's always going to be a pecan pie and a German chocolate cake.
That about love the German chocolate.
Wow.
Part of Thanksgiving here at GKP.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Now, are you? I'm not gonna ask that. I'm not gonna. Are you gonna have? Are you gonna have? Are you gonna have turkey? Or are you gonna?
I'm gonna have. We have turkey. We have ham.
Oh.
We have chitterlings.
Chitterlings.
Okay.
Oh
that's
my
right.
God.
It's on and popping. And of course, we have the chicken. That's built into the dressing. And all of that. So. Yeah. There's 4 different type of meat that we will be partaking in over here.
Man.
And
now,
spaghetti.
And spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Oh God. Oh, it's time for you to go now. Yeah, you're not getting your other minute. You're not getting. No, yep. and you're not. And you're not getting your other minutes either for saying that. Spaghetti.
You gotta have the spaghetti, Bob.
Come on, man. Like, can we just do without spaghetti for one time in a year?
One day out of the year.
I mean, we just eat spaghetti all the time.
It's a must-have for me. And I'm gonna give you this. I just left. We left worship Sunday, and something that was different about we give out little boxes and things to the seniors for Thanksgiving. And this year, do you know what they had in the box?
What they have?
2 slabs of ribs.
No, they didn't.
Really?
I found kind of strange. I
Ooh,
said, wow.
That's good.
They not only had a turkey, they had 2 slabs of ribs.
Wow.
Now, I eat ribs on Thanksgiving, and I didn't understand that, but listen, they look pretty good.
There you go. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all to get a Thanksgiving box with some ribs in it.
Now, that's generous.
If I wasn't such a Christian, one of those boxes may have ended up in my I got to respect the mothers.
Yeah.
But I tell you, it was hard
me not to load one up in the back of my truck.
Absolutely. I understand. I do.
Look, you tell them I'm making a special delivery.
I'm trying to tell you.
Ooh,
You know,
Lord.
they, you know how they feel. They assume the musician is straight. But listen, the musician can use a box too every now and then. Don't let the piano fool you. Don't think because I get a check, I don't need a box. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man.
Hey, man. Hey, we appreciate you sharing your
Good stuff, man.
Thanksgiving meal with us and everything like that. Oh, man, you've got to Federal Express the a bowl of chitlins to us.
As a matter of fact, actually.
Hey, I got you, and I can promise you one thing.
Yeah.
They're going to be clean.
There you go. I believe they will. I believe that. I believe that now.
Matter of fact, we're gonna be by the GKP kitchen, shortly. So have it all.
Feel free to pull up. You'll see it once you see me go live. You're gonna see what's going down. So you might as well go ahead and pull up, because I like to represent. I gotta show off all this beautiful food we gonna be having for sure. So that's what's up. All right, man. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, man, and we'll be back next week to do it all over.
Yes, sir. You have a happy Thanksgiving too. Appreciate it. Jay Wirtz and GKP out of Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah.
I know Greg was trying to get in.
Greg, you can go ahead and call us now. We'd be glad to hear from you.
Yeah, hit us up.
Glad to hit us up now. And 901-213-6020. And he says some things here. You know what, Greg? I hadn't thought about that in a long time. Man, if you call in, and that is one of the only ways that I can eat blackberries.
In a cobbler?
In a cobbler.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, my goodness. Greg, what do you know about blackberry cobbler? That's pretty good. Yeah, you're right. But what do you know about blackberry cobbler? Man, you got to be country in order to eat that. Greg's a city boy, ain't he?
I don't know. Hit us back up, Greg. We got a couple minutes here.
Yeah, we're over. I mean, this
yeah.
is our thing here. We can
do what we want.
Yeah. Greg. Blackberry cobbler, man. What you know about that? Do any people know anything about blackberry cobbler?
And Jesse, what's going on? See,
Jesse, what's going on? We were talking about Thanksgiving meal. Maybe you want to share something about what you're doing Thanksgiving and what you're eating. Has anybody ever heard of a blackberry cobbler? Have you had it before? Blackberry cobbler, I'm telling you, I've had it before.
I have to, and it's legit.
And it is
Call from
real deal.
Bugman.
What is
Bugman?
Okay, all right.
AKA.
Yeah. I hope that's not in the dress. No, anyway.
In the dress?
It's dressing the bugs. No, anyway. But welcome to the show, Greg. Good morning on a Tuesday, man. What's going on, Greg, with the blackberry cobbler? What you know about that?
Good morning, gentlemen. How are you all today?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, man, I'm doing good, man. Doing good, as well as to be expected during this difficult time.
Yes,
but,
sir. Yes, sir.
This too will come to pass,
Yes,
hey,
sir.
but look, man, I was born down in Quitman County, Mississippi.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I was raised in Memphis, so I'm a city boy with a country soul.
Ah,
there you go.
You
Oh man, I love me some blackberries, man. Love them.
Man. Now, Greg, I'll tell you something. I can't eat blackberries. When they, how they used to can blackberries. They cook them and then they would put them in jars. Mm-hmm. Have a blackberry preserves or whatever.
Preserves, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Now,
only prefer them fresh.
Yeah,
that's the only way I eat them.
Well, see, my problem is I can't eat blackberries fresh. Just blackberries, eating them. I have a problem with the pits in them.
It's about them little,
the way they do them hard thing. Yeah, whatever it is, I have a problem with that. But now
it's still in the cobbler too.
Yeah, but if you put it in a cobbler, oh man, I can overlook. The way it is that way because the blackberry cobbler, man, it's one of the best things you ever want to eat. I'm telling you.
Oh man, I prefer them fresh out. Wild. Put them that way. I prefer them wild because I guess a few months ago I went to, I forget what store I was in, but they had some big blackberries at the store. When I got it home, and I rinsed them off, lightly salted them, and they just weren't the same. As the ones I can go out and get.
Right. Yeah, man. I
get
remember
that.
we used to pick them off the vine. Blackberries.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah. Hey, but look, I gotta duck back in and finish breakfast with the grandsons.
Okay.
Look, man, I just wanted to verbally thank everybody, for the thoughts and prayers and condolences.
Okay. Yeah, and we appreciate that, Greg. And then I believe everybody's sincere and what they did and said to you. And so, hey, Greg, our prayers and everybody's prayers, they're still for you. And you guys have a good and happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, be blessed.
And be blessed
holiday
during this time.
Oh man, we appreciate it. We certainly appreciate it. Hey, but yesterday, man, yesterday I was speechless.
I can imagine.
I was totally speechless.
I saw that, Greg. I said, "What?"
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was speechless. And then it wasn't like I was just getting, a coat and pants. I had shoes, socks, tie, belt, everything.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
So she set you up for real.
You had the whole thing that was ready to go without missing anything.
Right.
Wow. That is a blessing. That is a blessing.
It was, man. And I said, man, and it was just so strange. One of the things I didn't put earlier when I told y'all about it was that one of the things she said was kind of odd, though. Right before she left, we gave each other a hug. I thanked her, and she said, I don't even know why I came in here.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
See, and look, she came in there, Greg, really purpose.
It had to be. It had to be
purpose.
Because this was a men's store, so and I don't know. It was. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to accept it and say amen.
Amen. That's it, Greg.
That's kind of the Lord's way of letting you know He's looking out for you.
Yes, sir.
All day. God is good all the time.
Yes, sir.
But all right, fellas. Well, look, man, I get to relax. I'm gonna run ahead and finish breakfast with the grandsons.
Yes.
Y'all have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving, man. Be safe. We all do.
Yes,
and
sir.
enjoy the day and each other.
Yes, sir. Hey, you do the same,
All
friend.
right, talk y'all later.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's Greg and folks. Let's see. We're gonna have to end it up right here, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Just seeing some things that were said in here. A pear cobbler, banana pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Jet said banana pudding.
His mother-in-law.
You gotta make good banana pudding. Banana pudding is one of the best things you ever want to eat. Yes, but
says his mother-in-law Darlene makes the best banana pudding, peach cobbler, pear cobbler in the entire world in large letters.
Well, I mean, some things are just personal. But at any rate, thanks for everybody for joining us today. Your comments, your phone calls. And wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving during the weekend. And you're going shopping, Black Friday, be careful out there. Memphis Tigers play Friday night.
Yeah, it's Friday, actually. I thought it was Saturday, but it's Friday night.
Friday night at the Liberty Bowl.
On Black Friday, the Liberty Bowl. I think it will be perfect. I don't know how this will work out. But check it out. Black Friday and the Tigers, if they wear their black
that would be wonderful.
Jerseys, black and gray.
A lot of people like that.
Or the black and blue with the black helmets.
Yeah.
That would be something else. And it would be significant because this is an extremely important game.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty cool if that were to be done. But Memphis, Cincinnati, not going to be easy. Cincinnati is a great team, undefeated in the AAC. So we'll talk about that. Matter of fact, I will be on later.
This is going to be a big game.
I plan on being on later.
Yeah.
For TalkBackLive Sports. And that'll kind of be the last thing for us this week. But that's going to be something, man. I'm looking forward to that as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. Also, the Tiger basketball team plays Thursday in Brooklyn, New York, in the NBA arena down there for the Barclays Classic, taking on North Carolina State, which is a team that's 5-1, another really good team, really well-coached team from the ACC. So talk about that a little bit later on as well.
All right. And, hey, folks, that's going to do it for us today. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and we'll see you next time. Caller is come in now. She's watching. She forgot to even, we were talking about all the food people preparing for Thanksgiving, and what do you have? What's your favorite? She's come a little late. What are you having, Carla, for Thanksgiving?
You know she's throwing down.
Yeah, but we don't know what she's having. What are you having for Thanksgiving?
Oh, man.
And maybe she'll be able to write in some things there she's having for Thanksgiving, and, you know, the dressing. Oh, gosh, the onions and the, all that good stuff.
Y'all can tell if y'all can tell, Bob loves onions.
I love onions
because he said it 3 times.
Plenty of sage and plenty of black pepper.
Yeah,
black pepper and sage and onions make the flavor in the dressing. If you don't put enough of those, it's not going to taste. It's not going to taste. And some people like chicken and take some pieces of the chicken and put it in the dressing. Good. That's the old-fashioned way. And TKP will be coming by and
picking up our plates.
Yeah, picking up our plates. Chicken. He's going to have chicken. So, have it ready, TKP. We're going to stop on the curb and just run those out good. And the plate of chicken.
Yeah. And if not, we'll have to let ourselves in.
That's what I do for today. I love to cook with onions, but I generally don't like to see them in my food. All right. Vicky came in a little late as well.
Oh, Vicky. Yeah. Well, no, Vicky's sometime late. Yeah, Vicky can watch the replay.
I think you can talk to. But anyway, hey, y'all have a wonderful day today, and happy Thanksgiving. Be careful this week. And I want to thank Sergeant Chris Richardson of the Tennessee Highway Patrol today. And hey, have a wonderful day. Have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you Monday for another edition of TalkBackLive. Have a good one.
You're listening to Talk Back Live with Bob and Josh. Talking about current events and topics that matter.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Pedestrian safety is a two-way street. Both drivers and walkers need to do their part to keep roads safe. When you're walking, remember, the drivers may not always see you, so remember to use these tips to continue to walk safely. Wear bright clothes. Always use crosswalks and obey signs. Lights and reflectors should be used. And finally, keep alert and do not walk distracted. This message brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Patrol.
CJ Used Appliances, located at 3530 Jackson Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances has the best prices in town. Sales and service, heating and air. Also the best appliances you'll find anywhere in the Mid-South. Refrigerators, microwave stoves, washers and dryers, deep freezers, dishwashers, whatever you need in used appliances. And folks, I'm telling you, they're the best used appliances anywhere you'll find. That's CJ Used Appliances, 3530 Jackson Avenue. All appliances come with warranty. You can call them at 901-487-7882. Again, 901-487-7882. CJ Used Appliances.
Graphics Printing, located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, a complete print shop for all your printing needs. They do it all. Color copies, resumes, funeral programs, rubber stamps, full-color business cards, wedding and graduation invitations, and more. 30-plus years of quality work and service. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., located at 890 East Range Road in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-345-9294. Graphics Printing.
C&S Motors Auto Sales, located at 2508 Summer Avenue, here in Memphis, Tennessee. Call them at 901-323-8778. C&S Motors Auto Sales has been around since 1984. Go by and see Chris today for some of the best pre-owned and used vehicles in the city. They have SUVs, minivans, cars, trucks, whatever you're looking for in pre-owned used vehicles. Hey, you can find it right there at C&S Motors Auto Sales. See Chris since 1984. They will treat you right. Call them at 901-323-8778. That's 901-323-8778. 2508 Summer Avenue, C&S Motors Auto Sales.
This is Sergeant Chris Richardson with the Tennessee Highway Patrol, here to explain the Tennessee Hands-Free Law, which is a new state law effective July 1st, 2019. In Public Chapter 412, it makes it illegal for a driver to hold a cell phone or a mobile device with any part of their body, to write, send, or read any text-based communication, to reach for a cell phone or mobile device in a manner that requires the driver to no longer be in a seated driving position or properly restrained by a seatbelt, to watch a video or a movie on a cell phone or a mobile device, and to record or broadcast video on a cell phone or a mobile device. So, can I still talk on my cell phone while driving? Yes. A driver is permitted to use an earpiece, headphone device, or a device worn on a wrist to conduct a voice-based communication. The driver may use one button on a cell phone or mobile device to initiate or terminate voice communication, and voice-based communication may also be used to send a text message. Learn more at handsfreetn.com.